Hello, beautiful souls. This is Tarot with Thom. Hi, I'm Thom. Today I'm going to do a timeless tarot reading. Excuse me. Meaning, no matter when you find this, it was meant to be. It could be 2 weeks from now. It could be 2 months from now. It could be 2 years from now. All right. What do we have? The High Priestess. We're starting off with the Animal Guides Tarot, and the High Priestess decided to join us. Beautiful. This is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. Ah, yes. A good pause. And the High Priestess is all about inner abundance. So let's see what your inner abundance is here to tell us. All right, we're going to start with some Modern Witch Tarot. I love this deck. It's so talkative. All right, let me finish asking, please. Could I get 3 clarifying cards for the High Priestess? Barely started. Very talkative, like I said. The Star. All right, 10 of Cups. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Thank you. And the Moon. Lovely. Wow. You got 3 major arcana here. And the card of abundance. Just looking at this, please do take the advice of pausing and reflecting. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. Because you got a lot of good things coming your way. The Moon is also about the things hidden in your divine intuition. It's saying, don't go back. You must go forward. Even if you're scared, you must go forward. You must follow the path. Excuse me. Okay. All right, the Star. Beautiful. Aquarius energy. This is your North Star. When you take the time to pause and reflect, focus on your North Star. I should probably do that, as this is YouTube. And when you do, I'm getting the feeling this is 2 parts here to the 10 of Cups, because it is about abundance. When you take the time to pause and reflect, you will notice how much abundance is in your life. And it will lead you to more abundance, especially if we get down in the nitty-gritty of our dark depths. This is saying, move forward. This is beautiful. But with that said, let me just get some clarifying cards. This is my glow-in-the-dark deck. Sometimes not as talkative as the other one. A little more mysterious. Please clarify the Star for me. Alright, nobody... Oh! Gonna say nobody's jumping, but I guess the last card wanted to jump. Okay. The Lovers. Alright. Divine Union. There we go. Just for YouTube's sake. The Lovers. This is divine union between your higher self and your earthly self. I can see why this came with the star. Following your North Star is leading you to stronger bonds, stronger relationships, especially with yourself, especially with that high priestess of time to pause and reflect. This is saying don't neglect the relationship you have with yourself. And it can lead to better relationships, because when you feel more whole, you can show up differently, stronger, more open to all relationships. This can be friendships, romantic partnerships, business partnerships. You're missing something. That North Star of the Star card, it's saying pause, reflect, listen to that. Listen to your higher self. Stronger bonds, which will lead to more abundance. So let's get a clarifying card on what kind of abundance here. What are we talking about? What do we need to know about the Ten of Cups, please? All right, I'm going to do one more shuffle. Today. Okay. Beautiful. You got the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. Please take time to pause and reflect right now. There is something that your North Star is telling you that you need to do to strengthen your bonds more. And when you do, you will be sitting pretty. This is wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. To the Ten of Cups, this is happy family, happy home, happy life. You've got what you want. And a note. Ten of Cups, it's not overnight. Neither is the Nine of Cups. These are the things you must work towards, prioritize. And you will get there. That is a good sign. You will get there. The Ten of Cups will start to add up one at a time. These little cups filled with abundance, they show up in everyday life. You know, cup number one could be that you're grateful for the roof over your head. Bringing in gratitude will let you see this rainbow of joy. The second cup can be, I'm glad I can provide for my family, that my family never goes hungry. And when they all start to add up, let's say this 10th cup is like that house you always wanted, or that big move you wanted to do, or that job that you finally landed. But it takes time. But 9 of Cups to 10 of Cups, you're in good hands. Listen to your divine self, please. Okay, this is very exciting. All right. I can feel the excitement, but we need to take note to not take action. This is a time to pause and reflect, not take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. So you got a lot of thinking to do. You've got a lot of listening to your intuition to do, to figure out what this is, what your North Star is, to start bettering your relationship, especially with yourself, in order to get this abundance. So you don't have to do anything right now. This is a time for pause and reflection, especially with the moon. So let's get a clarifying card for the moon. Okay, that was simple and easy. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Okay, great news. Great news. It's all in your hands. See how it's in their hands? This is knowledge. This is new beginnings. This is being a student. So what's that hobby you've been denying yourself that you want to pick up? What's that interest that you've just, if only I had time? Make the time. There's always time. You only have so much time on this earth, in this particular body. So what is it? What is your shiny? What's your little shiny that you have been neglecting? Don't neglect it. It's hiding under here. That is what the moon is all about. That is the shadow self. That is the deep hidden things that you need to address in order to move forward on your journey on that path. This is saying you need to start studying something. This could be going back to school. This could be as informal as start looking at tutorials on YouTube of how to do a certain art medium. Or if you want to make paper mache puppets. I'm sure there's a YouTube tutorial on that. There's anything. Do it. This is saying don't deny yourself. You're going to be a beginner. Now let yourself be a beginner. You might be used to being a master at what you currently do. Maybe you've been in a job for many years, maybe a couple decades, and you feel confident. And it's hard to become a beginner again. But if you can have a little bit of humility there and let yourself be the beginner, you're going to have a good time. And I am preaching to the choir, or to myself, I should say, because I struggle with letting myself be a beginner. It's definitely have kept me back, and now at the age of 37, I'm finally letting myself be a beginner again. And it's worth it. And there's a childlike joy in it. Take a childlike joy. That's also the page is youthful. It doesn't mean you are young in years, but let yourself approach it with childlike wonder. And you will be greatly rewarded. You find that thing that's been in your subconscious that you really want to pursue. This is your sign to do it. This is your sign to do it because look, you've got the wish fulfillment. You've got the abundance. You're good. You're good. So I know the high priestess, it said, time to pause, not take action. That just means take your time to figure out what that thing is. Slow and steady, figure it out. Don't deny yourself it. If you want to make a little plan, like, oh, maybe I should look into going back to school. This is the time, just start researching. And then, once you've had time to pause and reflect, and you really listen to your divine intuition, and you know what it is you want to start pursuing, then you take action. But you got to give yourself that time and space to think about it. It seems like maybe you're not even giving yourself the time and space. So prioritize that. Prioritize yourself. That's not selfish. In order to better show up to relationships, you need to honor your North Star. That's what this is saying. If you keep denying yourself and of the joy and dreams and goals that you have, you're not going to show up as your best self. You get cranky when it's all work and no play, right? So this is saying don't do that. Follow your North Star. Find it, because when you show up, everybody benefits. The people in your life will benefit from your prosperity. So that's what I mean by prioritize yourself. Because if you always put yourself last, you're not going to be good for anybody, especially yourself. And you won't be very happy in life. And I want you to be happy. We only got this one life in this particular body to live. So pick up that hobby. It could be a hobby right now. It could be a little special interest right now. It doesn't have to be anything major, but honor it. It's not second class. Honor it. This is your life we're talking about. You're allowed to live it. You're allowed to explore it. There's so much out there. That's what I love about this world. There is something for everybody. So what's your thing? Tell me in the comments. What's the thing you want to pursue that you have been denying yourself or starting to dabble in? I want to know. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. This was absolutely wonderful and a delight to read for you. So, if you like it. If you vibe with my vibe, if you enjoy my energy, go ahead and subscribe. And until next time, you're all beautiful, and I love you.